I am here with my dear friend Buzz the Bee from Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You are going to want to keep a close eye on the weather today, am I right? And let me tell you, it's time now for your local weather report, brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's buzz on over to the Main Street Media TV Weather Center.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Happy Thursday, I'm Kelly Rawson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We should stay mostly dry today. Most of the moisture, forms of rain and storm, should stay to our north and west. For the most part, I can't completely rule out a shower or rumble of thunder sneaking into the Tennessee Valley for today. However, I think we stay mostly dry, but we also will stay mostly cloudy with some breezy conditions as temperatures get up into the upper 70s for today. And we will hold on to cloud cover, but tonight should be dry. Heading into Friday, that's where the forecast is kind of up in the air. We are seeing some models paint some heavy rainfall moving in and some models keeping us dry. I think better rain chances though come Friday night, continuing into Saturday. And that's reflected here on our forecast here for southern middle Tennessee as showers and storms look to infiltrate our weather for the weekend, and our temperatures will be a little bit cooler as well. And then for the rest of the weekend, a few rain showers will linger Sunday into Monday, which is Veterans Day.
Thank you for that update. Tune in each day on Mornings on Main Street for an up-to-date weather report brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. All of their contact information is below. Have a great day.
Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning. Hi, kids. Hot tea.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Things are going to heat up this weekend at the Nashville Chapter of the National Federation of the Blind. They're hosting one of their biggest fundraising events. It is called the Braille is Hot Chili Cook-Off. It is a fun time, all to help them raise money to help those who are visually impaired in our area. So stick with us. You're going to hear more about our local chapter, the Nashville Chapter of the National Federation of the Blind, as well as more information on not only this fundraiser, but a singer-songwriter fundraiser they have coming up as well. But first, let's get a check of our headlines.
Hello, here's the latest news and weather from Main Street Media TV. Art Giles triumphs over Ray Justice to rejoin Mount Juliet Board of Commissioners, while Jerry Ashley claims victory in Lebanon's Ward 2, succeeding five-term City Councilor Fred Burton. Nashville State School of Health Sciences inaugurated its new facility at the White Bridge campus, aiming to remain a key local talent pool and prepare students for in-demand health-related fields. The City of Dixon Public Works Department has initiated its seasonal loose leaf pickup service, running from November 1st to April 15, 2025, providing residents with a regular, appointment-free leaf cleaning service. In the recent Gallatin City Council election, Paul T. Jones, Todd Alexander, and Sean Fennell secured their seats representing Districts 1, 2, and the alderman-at-large position respectively. Story Development and Wheelock Street Capital are launching Firefly, Middle Tennessee's newest luxury community in Spring Hill, featuring an 18-hole golf course and a range of amenities, with construction expected to begin by the end of 2024. For more news and weather, visit us online at mainstreetmediatn.com. Thanks for watching.
So Busy Bee is a very close-knit family. We fight just like every family does. We have arguments, but we always come out with a solution to the problems. We don't just fight about what we want, we fight about what customers need. We want to make sure that every customer we go to is more than satisfied. And that doesn't just start whenever we show up at their door, that starts when we show up every day at work. We want to make sure that we are serving our customers to the best of our ability.
Nashville's Nutcracker returns to TPAC this December, presented by Nashville Ballet. This holiday season, audiences will journey with Clara and the Nutcracker Prince through Nashville's history and the land of sweets. Tickets at NashvilleBallet.com.
Being a part of a cooperative is being a part of something bigger. Farm Credit Mid-America is a customer-owned lender that specializes in agricultural financing for farm real estate, operating, and farm equipment. A unique benefit of being a part of the Farm Credit Mid-America Cooperative is our patronage program, which has put over $1 billion back in our customers' hands over the last 7 years. That's the power of a cooperative. Visit us at FCMA.com to learn more.
I own the land. I farm the land. Together we're farmers. This is our cooperative.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. As mentioned at the top of the show, it is time, or almost time, for the 5th annual Braille is Hot Chili Cook-Off. This is one of the biggest fundraisers for the Nashville Chapter of the National Federation of the Blind. So to learn more about the Nashville Chapter of the Federation of the Blind, as well as the event, we now have with us the president of the Nashville Chapter of the National Federation of the Blind, Tracey Fields. Tracey, it's good to see you. It is hard to believe it's been a year.
It sure is.
How are you guys ready for the big event on Saturday? I know a lot goes into this.
Yeah, we're pretty much ready. Just doing the last minute details.
What can people expect? I want to start off with, some of the event. Then I'd like to talk about what the Federation of the Blind, what the Nashville Chapter offers for those that are visually impaired. And then again, we're going to highlight the last little bit of the cook-off. But first things first, it is the 5th one. What do you guys expect for this year?
We actually have celebrity judges. So we have an administrative judge from Nashville, and we have a news personality as a judge. And then we also have a representative who happens to be in town to give one of our members their new guide dog from one of the national guide dog training facilities, Fidelco. So that's going to be our 3 judges for this year. Mm-hmm. And then we're also going to have entertainment from one of our own, Jeffrey Lyle, who is a singer-songwriter around Nashville. He's been a traveling musician for all of his career and awesome songwriter. And then we're also going to have an auction, and we'll have a lot of fun items, handmade quilts, crocheted quilts, other handmade items, just a lot of random things that people have donated, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, how amazing. How many people do you anticipate coming out this year?
I would say probably around 120 to 150.
Incredible. And I hope we can help that number grow some. We're going to tell you all about ticket prices here in just a little bit. But for those of you who are not familiar with the Nashville Chapter of the National Federation of the Blind, the location they have there in Nashville, what do they encompass there at our local chapter?
So in our chapter, we do 3 things, basically. We're mentors for people who've lost their sight, either been, vision impaired their whole lives or just recently lost their sight. We provide, services and mentorship and resources. We offer technology grants. We're getting ready to start a scholarship for a graduating senior in the Nashville area. We, help with transportation to and from our meetings for a lot of our people are, low income. So we try to help them out and help them be able to participate. So that's why, the funding goes for all of those things that we raise. And then we also are there to educate them and their families and the community about blindness is one of our key features. And then we also work with local, state, and federal governments to help change laws and statutes and things to make lives better for those who are vision impaired.
What is the best way what is the best thing that we can do just as the general public to help our fellow, men and women and children that are blind? How can we best help? Or what do we need to know?
Yeah. So, of course, helping out with our fundraisers and helping raise the, funds that we need to be a mentor group or a peer-to-peer group. is awesome. But just, understanding in the general public that blind people are just people like anyone else. Blindness is not what makes us who we are. It's kind of a characteristic, like, having blonde hair or blue eyes, it's just part of us. It's not all of who we are. So understanding, that concept. Also, understanding that vision loss is a spectrum. So when someone says they're blind, they may still be able to read, or they still may be able to travel independently and do things on their own quite well. But then, the next person who tells you they're blind, they may not see anything. So it's a spectrum. So, just having that understanding of blindness is something that, the public really would benefit from. And it would help, don't be afraid when you run into a blind person out on the street, because we're just like anyone else,
That you are 100% right. Well, talk to me too. I would like to learn more about your Braille camps that you have for children.
Okay. So yearly we do have the Braille camp, and you caught me off guard a little bit, and I can't remember what that exactly stands for, but it is the Braille camp for children, and they usually hold it up around the Clarksville area. And it's basically to introduce, kids to Braille, because a lot of times when they're getting, an education in the public school, they do not get a good Braille education. So if they get interested in it, then it's something that they can pursue and, make sure that they get into their, learning plan in their schools.
For the children, for children and adults that you have, how many do you have attending the Nashville chapter?
Nashville chapter, we have about 65 members now.
Okay.
On any given meeting, it's usually around 35 to 40 in attendance, but we do have that many active members.
Is there an application process for those who need it, or do they just show up?
They just show up. Most people usually reach out to us first and, get information, but you can just show up. We do require that you attend 2 out of 3 scheduled meetings before you ask to be a member, but you're welcome to join anytime or come in anytime.
Now, I do have the website up here for those wanting to get more information. They can either go on the website, and then for those that need to, they can just call and set things up.
Yes.
That is fantastic. And I'm just curious too, what are some of the other tools that you maybe supply your attendees with, those who are part of the chapter? Are there any other tools that you give them, or what are the other tools?
Basically, it's just lots of resources. Like, we provide list of, places to get training, assistive technology, help with people getting transportation issues solved. A lot of here lately, we've been having a lot of trouble with the WeGo transit system. So, that people reach out to us and we try to connect them with people who can solve their problems. So that's a lot of what we do in the community. It's just trying to, make things easier for people who are living in the Nashville area.
Which is so wonderful. And thank you guys for doing what you do. So again, the Braille Hot Chili Cook-Off, the 4th annual cook-off, is happening this Saturday. What are the times for the event?
Doors open at 5 o'clock, and we will be starting at 5:30. It'll run to around 8:30.
And if we would like to get tickets, how do we do that? I'm sure at the door, but can we get them beforehand?
You can get them before through Venmo, our Venmo, our Square, or our PayPal. And I know the Venmos, you can search for Nashville NFB. It'll come up. I think it's a donor at NFB or something like that. I'm not sure for the PayPal one. And then we don't have a link on our website, unfortunately, for the Square. So, you can definitely at the door. That might be the easiest way.
Fantastic. And Tracey, will you give that address for us, please?
Yes, it's 115 Stewart's Ferry Pike, Nashville, Tennessee, at the Tennessee School for the Blind.
That is fantastic. And while people are there, not only can they take part in the event, but can they kind of tour the school as well, just to see what is there?
Unfortunately, due to the fact that we're just using the facility on loan, we're not allowed to roam around.
Understandable, completely understandable. And as we touched on, this is one of the biggest fundraisers for the Nashville chapter, but not the only one. What other fundraisers can we take part in to help our local chapter out?
So this year we started doing singer-songwriter nights. We did our first one at the Bluebird Cafe. It was a huge success. So our plan is to start doing a couple of those a year, probably one at the Bluebird and then one at some other venue around Nashville. We haven't determined that yet, but somewhere like the Basement East or, Yazoo Brewery or somewhere like that. Some of the places that are welcoming to events. So that's in the works.
That is fantastic. I can't wait to hear when that is coming. All of those are great venues. Tracey Fields, the president of the Nashville Chapter for the National Federation of the Blind. Tracey, is there anything else that we did not hit on that you want to make sure that people either know about our local chapter or the national chapter?
No, I don't think so. Just you're welcome to come out and join us, and you do not have to be vision impaired to join in with us. So if you're someone who just wants to get involved in the community and help out others, you're welcome to check us out. And you can actually become a member even if you're not vision impaired.
Fantastic. Thank you again for all of this. And if you'll give the website once more.
The website is nfbtn.org. And then if you go under the chapters link, you will find the information for the Nashville chapter.
Incredible. Tracey, thank you so much again for sharing this year's chili cook-off with us here. It's always great to see you and just looking forward to that event.
Thank you for having me.
Have a good one. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Step into the Lionel retail store at Opry Mills, Nashville, and you'll be captivated by all the magic of the 123-year history of Lionel trains. Whether you're already a train enthusiast or just getting started, Lionel will energize your love for trains. NASCAR fan? Come check out your local Lionel station to learn all there is to know about model trains and die-cast NASCAR collectibles. Visit nashville.lionel.com or call 615-455-9399.
He shoots, and he scores!
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Thanks for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street. Enjoy the rest of the day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.